I own a Yt359C. Projects I work on are most of the time bush hogging, moving trees, just general stuff around the farm, plowing gardens. I mean, you know, what everybody does on a tractor. The key features when I looked at the Yanmar was one, the air-conditioned cab, heat and air. Getting old and I'm kind of liking air conditioning. The other thing was the ease of repair. You don't need any kind of special computer codes to look up or anything to repair it. Everything is easy access to get to. It comes standard with the rear ports. Just a good all-around tractor. I mean, it has everything. You got to own a tractor before you know what you need in a tractor. And the Yanmar came with everything you need in the tractor. I chose Yanmar because of the quality of the tractor and the value of the purchase. Everybody out there, 9 of the top 12 tractor manufacturers that I researched, all use Yanmar engines or Yanmar transmissions, and so to me it says, okay, well, Yanmar's the best. So, and it's just a value. It's a great value for a tractor. Linda's a very personable and very knowledgeable person. Linda Biscoff, she, you know, met me, greeted me, allowed me to crawl all over the tractor, look at it, measure things. Because I'm 6'10", so, you know, I learned a long time ago that you don't buy cars, you go try them on, make sure you can get in them. Same thing with a tractor with a cab, and that was one of the things that impressed me the most was I could get in the Yanmar cab and I had plenty of room. I got room for my dog. She likes to ride with me. But Linda did a great job, took care of me, made sure I got my tractor, made sure everything was done that I requested, and if things come up that they had a better way of doing what I wanted to do, they made those suggestions to me and showed me why. And it was, you know, great purchasing experience. How can you not like a 10-year warranty? There's no other brand out there that's got it. I mean, most of them give you a 3-year or a 5-year. There's some of them pushing 5-year, but that 5 year is real skeptical. This is a 10-year drivetrain warranty. I mean, yeah, golly, you know. How can you not beat a 10-year warranty? That tells you right there they got a good equipment, they're gonna stand behind it. I had a 44R John Deere. I needed a little more power. And the Yanmar, again, I was looking for an air-conditioned cab. The Yanmar is a 60 horsepower, which is it's plenty of tractor for me. Plenty of tractor. Challenges on my property is I've got a lot of hills. And one of the things about the Yanmar was it seems to have a lower center of gravity for me versus the John Deere I've been running. I feel safer on the Yanmar on the hills and going on the side of hills than I do on the John Deere. I learned about the new transmission. Since I've bought my Yanmar, I've come to really love that transmission. Again, it was a little bit of a learning curve because I'm used to stick shift or a hydrostatic. When you get this transmission, it's like driving a car. But it's got more power than the hydrostatic does. I'd say it has as much power as a stick shift tractor does. So yeah, I guess I'd say the transmission and the functionality of the tractor. The most rewarding project this year, I would say, would be our food plots. We plant about 18 acres of food plots. We plan on planting food plots. I've got a Woods professional super seeder, and it weighs around 2,200 pounds empty on the back of the tractor. My John Deere tractor barely picked it up off the ground. The Yanmar 359 hooked it up, handled it like it should, no stress, no pain, just moved everything like it. It was really made it a joy with, and the top and tilt feature on the tractor really made it a joy to use this year. My top 3 implements would be a flail mower, a bush hog, and grapple on the front end. I use those 3 implements most all the time. I'm always got one of those attached to the tractor at all times, basically. I mean, I'm always using them, moving trees, cutting trees down, moving lumber, moving logs, you know, mowing stuff. Has the features increased my productivity? Absolutely. I mean, you get in a Yanmar and you just go get work done. Again, it's like you crank up your car, you crawl in your car and you start driving and you get your job done. You crawl into the Yanmar, you crank it up and you're ready to go. You know, the transmission set, the power's there. As you mash the gas pedal, you get more power versus having to run a throttle up of old school. So yeah, I think it's pretty advanced. It's the nicest tractor I've ever owned. I've got 54 hours on my tractor. I have had absolutely no issues whatsoever. It's a great tractor. It's easy, again, it's easy to work on, it's easy to maintain. Whoever thought the process through of where stuff is to get to, they thought about it as somebody trying to maintain it, not as an engineer. They made it accessible. And that's a big deal to me, because, you know, if I want to change the oil, I don't want to have to move, you know, take the whole front end off to change the oil. You know, it's just, it's easy to do. Absolutely, they're the best. And the main reason they're the best is when you log into yanmarowners.com, once you set up your equipment and your tractor and stuff, you're in a forum with all other tractors owners, but the moderators are Yanmar employees that know these tractors upside down, backwards, and sideways. I've never asked a question on that site that I didn't get an answer within 2 or 3 hours. Of here it is, here's documentation you need, here's a PDF of how to do it, and here's the steps. Comparing that to John Deere, I just got to the point I wouldn't call John Deere. I wouldn't fool John Deere anymore, because every time you go there, it's, well, you're gonna have to take it to the service center and have them plug it into the computer to read the error codes, or to tell you this. They wouldn't tell you nothing that they take it to the service center. Yanmar, on the other hand, is there to help you, in my experience, is there to help you figure out what you want to do and how to fix your tractor. I mean, they told me where the connections were when I added a camera system to it, just everything. You know, it's always, what's the best way to get into it? Go from the top. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I've added to my tractor that those 2 sites were invaluable. The look of the tractor catches a lot of people's eye. You know, they look at it like, you know, that's a good looking tractor, man. Will it run? Yeah, it'll run. It'll do anything you want to do, you know. It'll outperform your tractor. Yeah, I mean, it's got a slick look to it. I kind of enjoy it, you know. You get in it, it's like my little Ferrari, you know. His name is Yan. Why is because it's a Yanmar. So me and Yan, we get along just fine, you know. If my tractor could talk, he'd tell you what a great owner I am, because I take care of him. You know, you take care of your equipment will take care of you. You abuse your equipment and your equipment's not going to come through. So take care of your equipment and it'll take care of you. Keep it greased, keep the oil changed, and you won't have any problems. And you got a 10-year warranty if you do. Quit looking and go buy Yanmar. You're wasting your time looking at the other tractors. But everywhere you look on all the tractors out there is Yanmar, Yanmar, Yanmar as you do more research. You look into it. So why buy something somebody's relabeled when you can buy straight from the manufacturer with a better warranty?